Hello everyone, peace of Christ to all. Someone asked me, some of you asked me about what I think about the theory of Mr. Waleed Shoebat regarding the book of Revelation, the beast. So I will answer about this. But before we talk, I want to make it clear. We are not talking about he is Antichrist. We are talking about the beast, because there is two kinds of Antichrist. There is the Antichrist, which is the beast, and there is Antichrist, who is anyone, can be me and you, anyone. Because Antichrist, simply in the Bible, is someone who deny Jesus. He's anti the belief in Jesus. So whoever, this is why it says every spirit, it's not one, every spirit, there's many, a lot, every spirit. So that is not the beast, that's an Antichrist. That can be billions of people. So we are not talking about this. We are talking about the book of Revelation, chapter 18, chapter 13, and all the way to verse number 18. Now we will hear Mr. Waleed, and before I answer Mr. Waleed Shoebat, I want you to take in consideration that I am not speaking against anyone. I'm speaking against the theory, which means from now I'm telling you I don't agree with him. Actually, I don't agree with him with a lot of things, but doesn't mean that he is not a good person for me. I'm not saying that. I'm saying we don't agree. You know, everyone, he have his own understanding, and he have his own knowledge, and he have his own background, and he speak based on that. So this is nothing personal. I don't want anyone to think wrong. This is about what is right, what's wrong. And for sure, Mr. Waleed, if he hear me, he will not agree with me, and he will say, no, Christian Prince is wrong, I'm right. No problem, you know. Doesn't mean he hate me, doesn't mean I hate him, or anything of that, right? So please put it in your mind. Now let us hear what Mr. Waleed said, and then we come with the answer.
God is not interested in gematria. Gematria is the process of adding numerals regarding names. Maybe you take Hillary Clinton. H is number is this, and you know, and then you add it up, see if Hillary Clinton means 666, and maybe she's the beast. Maybe it's Gorbachev, so you add Gorbachev, and you add 666. Gematria was a process that was used in witchcraft. God is not interested in this gematria stuff. Okay? So this developed, and then the translation started to put down 666 because they thought it was about the gematria. But if you look at the Codex Sinaiticus and the different codexes, they don't have 666. They got these symbols. Some even translated these symbols as 616. But it's not. When I first saw the Codex Vaticanus...
So before we continue, they thought it is numbers, so they translated as number. They thought. I want to refute every thing he's saying step by step, not in general. So if we go to the book of Revelation, we will find the following. He is saying that here it came as a thought, not as a fact. What he's saying simply is impossible. Why? Because you will see here with me. Let us say, for the sake of argument, just to let it go with him, they thought it is 66, but it is not. It's a symbolic. Then what we will do with the word number, which appear many times. It says number. It doesn't say symbolic. It says number. Number. So okay, they got it wrong because they could not understand the symbol he's talking about. They thought because it looked the same as the Greek language as a number, as 666. And then what we will do with the word number, which appear many times. So that alone is enough to break all the theory and to demolish it, because it cannot be the thought. It says understanding, calculate, or come with the conclusion, or of the number. So how you want to say to me that they thought it's a number when it says in words it's a number? It said that, So there is no logic in this. I don't know how he jumped over those. He did not notice them. Then let us go and continue watching the video and see what is next. So number one issue with this theory, that the Bible mentioned the word number many times, in almost in 2 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Just in 2 lines. So how we will ignore that when the one who wrote the verse he's using the word number, and then you say to me it's not number. So who we will take? You are the accurate one, and the one who the revelation presented to us by him, and who is the one who revealed to him the revelation. You know better than him. Obviously, this is not true. Let us continue.
I could read the text. It was Arabic. And as I look at it, it had these, what thought these symbols, this and this, in a very kind of circular way, you know.
Okay, we will stop here. So according to the video here, this is what is written in Greek. Remember, he is writing for you Greek, and he said, you can ask any Arab guy, he will tell you that it's not a Greek, this is Arabic. I agree with him. Absolutely, this is Arabic, this is Bismillah. All right, in the name of Allah. Now, but this is what is written in the Greek? Let us see together. I took, you know, you can go, by the way, and you can do your search by yourself. The first thing you will notice that those letters or numbers, or symbolic as he state, they appear 3 times, not only once. All right? They appear as words. They appear as words. At the end it says, and this is 666 as number. So it appear as words and appear as numbers in the same time. And the verses itself, it says it's a number, like the word number mentioned 4 times as we showed you in 2 lines. So if you go here with me, this is the same page analyzing the words in the. You see the word number, Athimoths, number. Those are repeated many times in the verse. So it's not really. It's not like an accident. It says number. So what we will do with those? So it's coming 3 times, and it's part of a word, and then it's coming. You know, it's as 666 as a number. So it must be a number. Same time, if we look at what he is quoting for us in the word, if we go to the Greek scriptures, we will find this. Okay, I already actually have it here. You know, there's as all languages, they have different kind of fonts. And the fonts sometimes change and look different. All right, but it doesn't matter really how different it is. It's the same letters. All right, you will see that what he said is about the first letter. Let us go to his video, and I want you to look with me, please. You will see that this is not matching. You know, there's something here is not matching. Simply, this one is not the same as this one. You see here, there's something missing. There is this part missing, which is letter C, and there's the part of letter B. Where is the B? There's no B here. There's no dot. You see, this is the B. If I change the color, maybe you will see it better. Okay, here there's a B. We don't have B here. Where is the dot? It doesn't look the same. So there's the first letter missing, there is a second letter missing, and there is a third letter missing. Where is the letter meme? M. I don't see it. The whole word is missing. So where he came with that this is Bismillah, I have no idea. Where the word Bismillah is coming from? Can you show me? I don't see it. This is not the same. Now, this one is more close to Allah, yes. Alright, I'm not going to argue much about this one, except that here there is one problem. Here we have the letter A, and here we don't have it. So as a look the same, but there is another problem, because it's written upside down. I mean, flipped to the sky, not in the right way. In Arabic, they don't write Allah up to the sky. That's not Chinese, because that will make it like Chinese. The letters are going up or down. So first, the direction of the letters or symbolic is in the wrong direction, and that means the one who wrote it, if it's symbolic for Allah, he wrote it in the wrong way. He have it wrong. So it's going up when it should go down. Sorry, it should go sideways. All right? So the direction is wrong, and the letters are missing, and the look is not the same, and everything is wrong. So how you get this theory working with you? Number 3, the X here is a sword. Well, first of all, Muslims, they don't have Bismillah sword as symbolic of their religion. This is not true. They have the Shahada and then the sword. There is no God but Allah, and there is no prophet of the Abduls but Muhammad. But there is nowhere it says any of what he is saying. In additional to this, now forget about Waleed theory. Now, if you go to the gospel itself, you will see the following. You will see that this beast is going to make miracles. All right, and there is second beast and first beast, and that beast have deadly wound, which means it's like somebody attempt to kill him long time ago, and he did not die, because he is not the kind who can kill, which is a moral person. You see, it's not easy to kill him, and you give him a deadly wound, but still he will be healed from it, and the whole world will follow the beast. Well, I don't think Islam will be followed by the whole world, for a very simple reason. In 2,000 years from now, I don't think we will find Islam exist, because Muslims are finishing each other. And what is going to be left is not Islam. Islam actually already is gone. There's no Islam. The Muslims now, it's very much divided as never before, and nobody knows who is the true Muslim, who is not. Everybody claims to be he is the one. Muslim sects are killing each other, so that they don't have one religion no more. Islam is gone. And now here you will notice that the people, they will worship the beast. They will, that in the future, not now. The Muslims already worship Allah, and Muhammad is dead, so Muhammad cannot be the beast. Allah is something they worship already, and Allah does not exist. Allah is a pagan God, exists before Islam, before Muhammad. Muhammad, he hijacked the name. It's a pagan name, have nothing to do with him, and he have two gods. You have Allah and Akbar. Maybe this is a different story. We talk about a different video. So this beast will make miracles. So the beast will make miracles, and those miracles, Allah is disabled. The Quran says we refrain from giving miracles because former generation before that they rejected, and Muhammad never had a miracle in his lifetime. Forget about those hadith who they are just a fabrication. The Quran itself stated clearly that Muhammad has no miracles. But this beast is real. Allah is not. Allah is just a name, a pagan god used by all nations before Islam. He will make fire come from heaven, and many they will believe in him, and that will happen in the future, not now. This is why I say this theory is far away from the truth. And I believe strongly that the Antichrist is not going to be a man. It's something bigger than a man, something really. And I believe that this is a prophecy, prophesying about the future, and people will not understand it until it happened. The same when Jesus, he said, you can destroy this temple, I will build it in 3 days. They thought he's speaking about stones or rocks. If you were there too, you will think the same. But when this happened to Jesus himself, he raised himself from the grave, then you understand this is about Jesus. So what will happen, those things will be understood. later when they happened, and it's not given for us to give interpretation for it. It's a sign from God. When it happened, is going to prove God to you. Is going to show you how amazing the Word of God is. That is going to reveal to you what will happen at the end of the time. But it's not to be given interpretation. And at the end, don't take me wrong, I believe Muhammad is an Antichrist, but he is not the Antichrist. Muhammad name fit with the 666, not as a name, as a title, like Muhammad Rasul Arabi Makkah. That is 666, but that is not the Antichrist still. He is the Antichrist by belief, by behave, by action, by teaching, because he opposed Jesus in everything. But is he really the Antichrist? The Antichrist? I would say no. Same time, the beast have nothing to do either Allah or even Muhammad. Even though Islamic religion is very evil and it's satanic, but I believe this have nothing to do with the Antichrist. Antichrist, for me, I believe he is the devil himself, who will he's given the authority to do the best he can. And then he will lose against the Lord at the end of the day, and the Lord will be victorious. And this is why you see that nobody can defeat this beast. Like who can defeat this beast? Why? Because simply, you see it says, who is like the beast? Who can fight against it? Nobody, except the Lord. At the end, he is going to destroy him. So that beast have and remember, it says the beast, not his army. One thing came from the sea. It is a beast. It's not a nation. It's not millions. It's not billions. It is one individual. All right. So that individual, he is going to control the earth because he is super powerful by himself. By himself, not by an army he lead. So I hope I did give my answer. I want to say thank you for listening, and please don't forget those who they are reading my second book. Until now, I'm not sure why I keep asking people to do it. Nobody posts in review. They post only in Kindle for the same book, but nobody posting in paperback. So please don't forget to do so. And if you like to learn more about Islam, I advise you to read my books. If you are interested of the science of the Quran, as Muslims they claim, this is a very good book for you, and you will never regret reading it. And then you have my first book, The Deception of Allah. I advise you to read it too. And by this, I finish my video. God bless you. Christ is Lord. Islam is false. Amen to that.